To the pattern, you're allowed to drown. Keep the breath going. Keep the breath going. What's coming up? What does anyone that's tearing up want to share what they're feeling? You want to share what you're feeling if you want? She's over there. She's over. She's like, okay. All right. Tell me what you're feeling.
Panic.
Panic. Deep breath in. Watch this. You're allowed to feel panic in my body. Because does she feel panic? Or does the pattern feel panic? So deep breath in, be present for it. Tell me where the panic is.
In my chest.
Okay. And just feel the allowing. Breathe slow into it. Something's coming up. There's a deeper trauma here that's coming up, right?
When I was 10, I almost drowned. And I feel that same, like I can't breathe.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're going to breathe with me, okay? And you're gonna tell the pattern it's allowed to not be able to breathe. Okay? You're gonna breathe with me because you aren't drowning right now. But you've lived your life preventing her from drowning, right? So can you be present right now? You're just with me. We're in the room. We're not in a pool. We're right here, right? Can you feel that? Okay, so breathe in. Release it. Breathe in again. She spent her whole life making sure that 10-year-old doesn't drown. Even when she's in air. Even when you're out of the water, right? Her whole life. This is the same as Tim Ballard telling the 7-year-old him, they're allowed to take my brother away. You want to do something big? Are you sure? Okay, you want to come up here? Okay, come up here real quick. Give her a round of applause. Have a seat right here. One of the reasons, I'm sure you've heard me talk about this a lot in the last few weeks, one of the reasons we feel suicidal is we don't understand the pattern wants to die. You're not suicidal. The pattern is. Patterns want to die all the time. And she created a pattern to make sure that another essence in her doesn't drown. So that carried to a lot of other things. Do you know of other things that carried to? Like, don't drown. Tell me.
Like, it doesn't make sense, but like in work, money.
Yes.
My family, relationships, it's like everything.
So let's think about this. Creating a job, a career, work, money, a family, out of just an energy that makes sure she doesn't drown when she's 10. Like literally an inner lifeguard is running her whole life. This is how trauma works, right? Now, what I said about suicide is that the pattern wants to die. What if we let it? It's not you dying, we're going to allow it to. So is there a pattern in you that's scared it's going to drown? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, take a deep breath in.
I feel it right now. Like if I take a breath of air, it's like I'm going to drown on the air.
Okay. So beautiful. This is because the trauma was so big that it's tied heavily to her body, but you're still more powerful than it. Okay? So first thing we want to do is just breathing in and just noticing you're in oxygen, right? Yeah, just breathe that. Just feel that. Just almost even feel appreciation for this oxygen, right? Just feel like it's fine, you're safe. Let's do 3 beats in and then 3 beats out, right? So breathe in 3. Yes. I want you to get used to this is you. The you that's here is the one sitting in this chair on the stage, breathing in oxygen, right? The pattern, I want you to just feel this a little bit. In fact, you don't even have to tell it. In fact, you're focusing on this. I'm going to tell it this, okay? To the pattern, you're allowed to drown. And keep the breath going. Keep the breath going. Beautiful. I'm going to also tell the pattern, thank you for saving her life so much everywhere, not only in the pool, but everywhere. Like we're going to do this out of love. Thank you to the pattern for doing the best you could with the relationships and the family and the career. Like we love you. Your patterns are not going to be shamed out, they're going to be loved out. Like thank you to the pattern. Thank you to the codependency pattern. Thank you to the avoidant, the intellectualization. Thank you to everything. Thank you to the safety keeper. Feel that right there. Ooh. Some of it's out. Like 80% of it's out, actually. What are you feeling right now?
I feel like I can. What am I feeling? A little nervous.
A little nervous? When I say there's a fear of drowning, what do you feel right now? I don't feel that. I'm just saying, is there a fear of drowning?
No.
No. Holy shit. You just had ayahuasca. It's fine because you're present. You're the now. This is how powerful the now is. Her in the now made a presence for the pattern to be seen and dissolve. Right? This is a pattern that she never saw fully, right? And just sat with and heard it. This is the grown-up you. What's the world feel like to you from here? Does it feel dangerous?
Bigger.
Bigger. Oh, because your consciousness is bigger too. You went from being the one saving you at 10 to the now. Take a deep breath in. Everyone breathe deep, like into your legs, into your feet, because obviously if that pattern's gone, we got to fill it with a little bit of the now's light, right? But there's less pattern in our body. It's just more here. You'll also notice you might feel more of the room. Do you notice that? Like more outside of your body. Why is that? Oh, because she's not just the body. See, that pattern was just protecting her body, but it had nothing to do with the expansion past her body that she actually is. Right? How you doing?
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just feel here.
Could you imagine, and I don't mean to knock this, I just imagine if she felt panic and we gave her pills. I mean, in some cases that might be great, like if someone's truly at a suicidal level and not aware of what's going on, I'm not against that because that's better than losing the person, but wait a minute. This was 5 minutes of work to find the essence of something in her body that was the lie in her body. That's the heavy weight. There's a reason it feels heavy. It feels heavy because it's a lie. The truth isn't heavy. The truth is light. Heavy. The lie is you get it. The truth is light and the lie is heavy, right? You don't have to carry this shit anymore.
I feel scared.
You feel scared. Deep breath in. Be there for the scared. Yeah. I mean, I just want to point out, she's in 7 seconds in of her whole new life, so might be a little unfamiliar for a second. Right? But you're allowed to be scared. But I also notice it doesn't have a hold on you.
It's right here. It's
Yeah.
not here.
But do you notice it doesn't, I can feel, do you get what I'm seeing? She's still in her core. And the I'm scared energy, it does not like the panic energy that was like a stranglehold. It's just kind of a loose thing, right? So think of that as like debris from what just happened. It's just like a little bit of smoke, a little bit there. But it's not at a level where it's on the way, like it's like a big release. It's just like you're going to practice today being present for the fear, And it'll absolutely move, you know? That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, give Andrea a round of applause, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for coming up and doing that.